What is up, everybody? This is Big Ox Trooper 6 here, and check it out. I've been playing the BattleBorn open beta for a couple hours now, and to be truthfully honest, I'm enjoying the crap out of this game because the people that made Borderlands pretty much Gearbox Software, pretty much they just made a completely new IP, which pretty much is called BattleBorn, and it has over 25 characters that you could choose from. Well, right now I chose this character because she sounds just like Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2. So, and pretty much they got most of the voice characters from Borderlands transferred to this game, and it still has that freaking quirkiness, pretty much story. And every time I played the main story, I always laughed of something random, even for the character I use. She said something just out of the blue. It just made me laugh the whole time. So I'm pretty much enjoying the single player. But this is my first time playing the story mode by myself, because I didn't want have a bunch of people just rushing to stuff and couldn't figure out what's going on. What I still didn't figure out what was going on till like later on in the pretty much the gameplay that you see. But yeah, I've been enjoying this single player and also the multiplayer part of it, which I'm gonna get to the multiplayer part later on in the game. There's different types of leveling system where you see right here you have different choices to upgrade one ability or another ability, which one of them would use R1 and the other one use L1. At the very bottom of the right side right there, the one that's transparent, I had to level that up later on. But every little character that you have that you choose from are completely different, because the multiplayer, I found one character I could use because I was getting my behind massacred, because I was using this character most of the time, got destroyed, totally destroyed. So it kind of sucks. So I had to change out different characters, which was worked perfectly for me. But yeah, it's basically just like Borderlands. Don't get me wrong, Borderlands is a great game. They have a little bit of stuff that's completely different, like the loot system. It upgrades your armor, health, stuff like that. It's a little bit different, and also there's a different abilities that you can get. You can move faster, cool down rate, stuff like that you pick up around, like pretty much off the floor. And also, this game has microtransactions. Borderlands did not have that, which kind of sucks because people gonna be spamming the crap out of that microtransaction. Young kids, I know older adults, most of them don't use microtransactions because it's kind of BS. But I'm surprised they had this in this game. But what can you do? But yeah, I'm enjoying this game. I really am. There's no second win. Like, I give you an example. If somebody kills you, you have a chance. This referring to Borderlands, you have a chance to actually kill that enemy to get a second win. This one, nah, you don't get that. Once you die, and you go back to the little checkpoint. That's it. But you have like 5 to 6 lives, and which is kind of weird that they're doing like that, because I thought you have some type of second win, but kind of realized it's not Borderlands. But like I said, it's a fun game. It really is. But it's a bitch. It's a bitch because, like I said, this is my first time playing story mode by myself, and I was getting my behind stomped, big time. Also, another thing, you're probably gonna have to rely on other people to help you out, because, like I said, on a single player, it's possible for you to beat the stage alone, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass, and it kind of sucks because I usually like to play the single player alone, just like on online games like Borderlands. I like to play mostly by myself. If I have to, I'll pretty much ask for some help, but other than that, I usually play by myself. And like I said, this mostly to me relies on other people's help just to progress through the game, which kind of sucks because I'm not that type of person. But you get these crystals you find around enemies, and also in the little jars and stuff like that, where you can actually use drones to help you either repair, assault, or pretty much defend stuff like that against enemies and other combatants. And this boss right here was a pain in the ass because there's certain parts where you have to shoot them at, and it kind of sucks because they don't tell you where. You have to figure out on your own. The first part wasn't too bad. It was just the second portion when you did the upgrades were kicking my ass. The second portion and the third portion was kicking my ass big time, like hardcore. And I was just like, oh my god, this dude's a pain in the butt. And plus, he stuck me in some type of web constantly, and I could not move at all. And I don't know where he was shooting this stuff from. And it kind of sucks because I was getting frustrated and pissed off at the same time because I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And another thing, when I was playing the multiplayer of this stuff, so many people, including bots, it gets like freaking clustered and you don't know what's going on at all, and it sucks because you just get blind with all this flashy stuff all around you, and you're just like, okay, what's going on, who's supposed to be fighting what? And I'm pretty much going to show you after this little behind my ass kicked a few times by this boss, which he was okay after you figure out his patterns, but the first time I was like I get my behind tainted, like seriously tainted. But it feels like Borderlands, plays like Borderlands, but it just has a little bit of different style to it, and it's enjoyable. I really enjoyed myself, and it was fun. It really was. But yeah, this dude right here, I don't know what happened. I was just like freaking out. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? What the heck am I supposed to be doing right here? And soon enough, he stuck me again, and I was like done for. Completely done for. And I was getting pissed off. I was like, fuck this. But I eventually kicked his ass afterwards and moved on to the third boss, which the third boss was like pretty freaking easy. Yeah, but the stage, there's like 9 episodes from what I've seen from this game, and I'm like, I hope there'll be a whole lot more stuff to it, because Borderlands has a lot of freaking content, and I hope this game has a lot of content as well. But we'll wait and see. So on to the multiplayer, which y'all guys probably want me to talk about. So yeah. All right, here you go, guys. Multiplayer. Okay, I was getting my behind stomped, literally, by a bunch of people. I was using Cheyenne, Aurochs, Thorn. The last character I was using, getting my behind stomped. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So I pretty much like, okay, I don't want to use a person with a gun. I was like, okay, Oscar Mike, I'm gonna use you. I had another one that was more of a support class, which that was the last one I unlocked, and she was mostly support. I couldn't handle that. I had to like get into the action. I really had to play like that. But also, there are 2 modes. Meltdown, which is pretty much you have to get your little minions into a certain base to get to rack up 500 points, and you're supposed to kill the other minions that's trying to get to your side of your base to rack up 500 points. That's it's okay. It was all right, but my favorite was Incursion, which pretty much you have 2 drones on each side. You defeat each drone to progress to the bigger drone, and you pretty much win. Whoever defeats the biggest drone first, they win. And I prefer this one because it was simple. There's like not that much objective to go around, because Meltdown, you had to go do this, then go do that, then go watch this on over here, then go watch that. And I was just like, that's too much. That's way too much. This was just like simple and easy to do, and pretty much it was fun. I enjoyed every bit of it. I had to use Oscar Mike. I really didn't want to use a person that had to rely on an assault rifle, but I was just like, I'm getting my behind stomped. I have to use somebody different. But I'm going to keep on trying somebody different, probably on a single player, and use him on the multiplayer because he mostly worked out for me just perfectly, and it sucks because I want to use, close quarter person, but what can you do? Just my type of style. It sucks, but it was very hectic. I mean, use my other characters like Cheyenne. I mean, getting close and stuff like that. You didn't know what was going on. You just attacking whoever, whenever it's possible, and the rounds were like long. I mean, there are some people that don't know how to play an online game or something, because there's a bunch of matches that was just like, okay guys, you need to go do this, and they're just like freaking, how there's like a meme or a bunch of monkeys like at a computer don't know what the heck they're doing. Yeah, they're just basically doing like that, just doing whatever. I'm just like, oh my god. I mean, I'm not that type of competitive person, but I like to win every now and then, just like anybody else. No one wants to lose every single game, People like to win. That's why they always come back. Just saying. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself. This beta is on to the 18th. I think the people from Xbox, on the Xbox One owners, they got to the 13th all the way to the 18th. So y'all have a few more days, but this started on the 8th, and I've been playing for a while. But I had my feel. I enjoyed it, and I hope that this has a lot more content on the physical release. And if they have more content, this is Gearbox, and I know they're gonna have some type of game of the year, just like the Borderlands series. So I'm just gonna pretty much wait on that. But yeah, try this game out. If you like Borderlands, go ahead and play it. It's worth playing, to be honest. I mean, it's an open beta. It's free. Try it out. I don't know if you need PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold to do it, but it's worth its time. It really is. But anyways, that's all I have to say about this. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you guys next time. And I also might be playing the open beta for Doom. Just letting you guys know. But anyways, this is Big Ox 666. Y'all stay awesome, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.